Ah, so lie yourselves back. Mm. Allowing your body to find the ground. Sensing and feeling your body's contact with the ground. And just notice if there's tension in any particular part of the body. Right? So if it's your neck, maybe you'll start undoing the neck, maybe rolling your head from side to side. And we're reminding ourselves, come back and sense and feel the part of your body you're moving. If it's the neck, sense and feel into the neck. Paying close attention to all the muscle fibers as you move. Giving the weight of your head to the ground. Now, if it's your shoulders, maybe you're going to reach up for the ceiling and do a little bit of undoing with the shoulders. So the way I was doing it today was reaching, taking hold of a wrist, and just with the arm nice and loose, right? Relax all the muscles and then take hold of the wrist and just draw it up. And so you're not doing anything with the muscles of this arm, you're relaxing it completely. And then giving the shoulder blade back to grab it. And then change it up. Reaching with the opposite. And then release it back. Now try that a few times. This time as you reach, invite the ribs to rise. You might need to reach over the body rather than just straight up. And keep your hips anchored as you do that, and then release back. Oh. Maybe do a little bit of shrugging before you go to do the other side. So take hold of the opposite wrist. Reach the arm and just check in, loosen up the arm, relax the muscles. Take hold of the wrist and draw that shoulder blade away from the ground and then release it back into gravity. Give it a wee shrug on the ground and then go again, maybe reaching more across the body this time. So you're unpeeling the ribs now as well as the shoulder blade. Detaching the ribs a little bit from the spine and then give back. Oh. And then maybe as you reach the arms, reach them towards the knees and let the back body come up away from the ground. And then place each one of your vertebrae back. One at a time. Oh. Shrug the shoulders again. Maybe taking hold of the head now. Take hold of the head with your fingers interlaced. And this time, really holding the head, let your elbows go from side to side. It's another way of working into the neck. Oh. And then maybe undoing the hips, the legs, circling the knee, going in the opposite direction. Circling the toes. And circling. As you circle the knee, just check in with the hip. It's funny because I did this earlier and my right hip was kind of kicky. And now, and my left hip was nice and loose, and now it's the opposite. Body is so funny, isn't it? Such a fascinating place. Circle the toes on that side. Get some fluidity into the ankle joint, and then maybe shake the legs. Let something go. And then become a big starfish. Ah. Now check in with where the body is meeting the floor. Then look inside your landscape. So looking tonight for tightness. Do you feel tightness? Holding? Effort? Let's look into the toes and the feet. Is there anywhere where there's holding, tightness? Sensing and feeling into your ankles and the lower leg. Anything holding? You can even ask the body, are you holding? Is there holding in the knees? And you might also notice if there's anywhere that's too loose. There's no boundary. Have a look into your thighs, and you may want to travel around the thighs, the inner thighs, backs of the thighs. Bit of a vast landscape, the thighs. Sensing and feeling then into the hips, low back. And travel down into the belly. Sensing and feeling, if you like, put your hands on the belly. Sense beneath the hands. Now, if you can travel from the belly up to under the ribs, getting a sense, and travel over to the right, under the right ribs. This is your liver area. And it's liver season. So in Chinese medicine, it's a time when nature provides foods that help detox the liver. At this time of year, all the greens. Just notice how your liver feels. It's a very important organ in our body. You can even breathe into that part of your body. Travel up then and sense and feel above the diaphragm into the heart and the lung. Travel down the arms, sensing and feeling all the way to the fingertips. Check in with that cave of space at your throat, jaw, teeth. Tongue, the face. Who's behind the face? How does the brain feel? Like getting a sense for the whole body landscape. Whole body landscape breathing. And we're trying to just allow the natural breath. Without creating effort. And this is such a hard thing to do. You may want to use an image to help you get out of the mind and come into the senses. Come to our senses. Maybe using that image of the sheet on the line lifting in the wind of the breath. Falling as you exhale. And just as we've done for the past 2 weeks, we're inviting a sense of relaxation down into the belly, into the pelvic floor. And we're doing that on the inhale. So as you inhale, allow the belly and inviting that sense of relaxation down towards pelvic floor, inner and outer. We're doing this in a very relaxed way without striving too much effort. So tonight I'd like for you to focus a little bit more on the exhale. Allowing your exhale to go fully out. And as that happens, you might experience and sense and feel the rising up of the diaphragms, the pelvic diaphragm, which is just above the pelvic floor, domes upwards. And then also the thoracic diaphragm, just under your lap. So each time we inhale, we're relaxing down. And exhale, allowing the breath. Experiencing the rising of the dome. Okay. Stay with the breath. Maybe your old big jellyfish or starfish, I should say, in a big X type position. So as you inhale, can you reach out through the fingers, through the toes? And as you exhale, sliding heels in, bending elbows, making fists. So everything comes back in. And inhale, spread out nice and slowly again, but really reach out through the limbs. Exhale, draw in. Elbows, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale, release the limbs out of the spine, out of the center of the body. Exhale, draw in. I'm going to do that just one more time. Inhale, out we go. And exhale, draw in. Now this time, float the knees over the chest. And we're going to exhale and rock onto that right hip. Hover, inhale, come back. And exhale, go on to the left. Hover, drawing the knees in now, close to the belly. Inhale, come on to the back. Let's keep going. Exhale onto right hip. Hover. Inhale, slowly return. Relaxing, exhale, go to the left. Hover. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale this time, go to the right again. Now this time, hold it. Take a breath. This is called stomach revolved pose. Working on the liver and inhale to come back to center. Now, if this isn't good for your low back, you may wish to put the feet down and just go in and out through the windshield wiper. Otherwise, we're going to the left now. We're going to hold it here for a breath or two. Drawing the knees in towards the belly, hovering on that left hip. Inhale to return onto your back. And let's do that one more time to each side. So this time, as you exhale, travel over onto the right hip. And as you inhale, you might wish to drop the right knee as if it's an extension of the spine. Reach down, even through the leg. You could straighten the leg. Both legs still hovering over the ground. Breathing. And then inhale to return. Maybe take a breath here before you go to the other side. And repeat on the other side. Exhale onto the left hip. And maybe again, that left knee might point right down, like you're reaching it out of the spine, and right knee up towards the armpit. The head can roll in the opposite direction. And then inhale, come back. Okay, exhale, put the feet down. And from here, just resting now. Exhale, pour the knees over to the right, windshield wiper. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, knees over to the other side. Let the head roll now. We're softening, we're letting go of any efforts, any tension. Keep going with your own breath. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees flow over. Sensing and feeling into your body. Following your own breath. See if you can get into the rhythm with your own breath. Let your head roll in the opposite direction. Let everything nice and heavy. Now we're going to move out of here through the windshield wiper. So we let the knees and the head flow now in the same direction. My knees and my head are rolling to the right. So I'm going to trail the left fingertips overhead. And as I do, I'm almost rolling onto my belly. I'm rolling onto the forehead. And then inhale, trail fingers, elbow bent, overhead, come onto the back. Exhale, over to the other side. So we're letting go of effort, almost rolling onto your belly. So there was a lot of contraction with the previous exercise. So now we can trust, give our weight to the ground. Let go. Go of it all. I'm going to use this now to come up. So in a moment or two, you might feel like putting the top hand down and sliding up smoothly up to, come up to standing. Right? And take your socks off. Now, remember how we came up last week? Legs are crossed. And you look at whatever leg is out in front. So for me, it's the left. So if it's the left leg, turn to the right. If it's your right leg, turn to the left. Yeah. Lift the knees, come onto the little toe side edge of the feet, and then turn around as you come up. Come to the top of the mat. I'm just going to turn on my light because it's a little bit darker here tonight. Cloudy. So we are going to do sun salutation tonight. I hope you're happy about that. Okay, now remember the thing about the sun salutation is that it shouldn't feel like effort. So I really want you to have a look at that in your practice tonight. I will give you options to take it easy and to rest. Okay, it's very, and it's difficult for us to do that in our society sometimes because we want to keep up with everybody else, right? So just notice that, and all my jewelry's got caught up. Sorry. Notice that in your own practice, okay? When you feel like, oh, I want to keep up with everyone else, and you feel like then you're a little bit exhausted, can you honor yourself, right? That's what being in your own power is. Come back to yourself and say, no, I need to have a rest. Okay, so I'm going to take the rest option. I really want to see you honoring that, honoring yourself tonight. So you're coming onto the top of the mat. Lift and spread your toes. Right? Feel your connection to the ground. Dropping through the legs. Finding the bones. Rising up the spine, relaxing shoulders. Finding the weight of the head. And making little adjustments. You're always looking in and going, oh, this was off to the side of it. Okay, what if I move it this way? You're coming back to your center, making little adjustments all the time. Finding the breath. Allowing your breath. And the breath is the wave that's going to take us through this. Just notice if you're pushing some part of your body forwards. I'm exaggerating. Can you come back? Can you come into the back body? Especially here, this part. Okay, we can have a tendency to push forwards here. And come back through the kidneys. dropping the weight into the heels. With your inhale now, reach up. And with your exhale, we're going down. So you can go ahead and bend the backs of the legs if you like, drop the head. Inhale, extending spine. Straightening the legs. Exhale, going down again. Nice and slowly, smoothly. Inhale, stepping right leg back and down on the knee. So you may wish to have something under your knee there. Now with your next in-breath, we're going up. Exhale, going down. Inhale, coming off that knee and stepping back for a full plank position. Now, you might adjust your feet so that they're in line with the hands. Now you might want to exhale, put the knees down, bend elbows, maybe coming all the way down onto the ground. And with your next in-breath, coming up for a cobra. So maybe you're just lifting the chest here, lifting the shoulders, pull back on the knee. Tuck the toes under, and as you exhale, going back into child's pose. Now you may wish to stay here, right? I'm going to invite you in a minute to come up into downward facing dog, but you could just stay here for 5 breaths, right? You don't have to go anywhere. If you feel full of beans, or if you feel ready to come and stretch in your dog, then send your tail up. And you might work with your breath. Inhale, bending elbows and knees. Exhale, sending your tail out of the belly, way up high. Now you probably know lots of different variations to play with here in your downward facing dog. So feel free to move your body as you like. But stay with the breath. And with your next exhalation, let's step the feet together. Now you could come down on the knees as well. With your inhale, right leg rises. And as you exhale, draw that knee in and step the foot between the hands. Inhale, up we go. And exhale, slowly coming down. Inhale, stepping forwards into the flat back, bending the spine. Exhale, fold. Drop, release the head, and inhale out and up, pressing into the heels. Exhale, straight down. Come back to the center through the bones, and then inhale up again. For the left side, exhale down. Inhale, halfway, shrug the shoulder. Exhaling down again. Inhale, left leg goes back, same thing. Exhale, get steady. Finding your bones. Inhale all the way up. You can go further back if you feel like it. Exhale down. Inhale, step back. Full plank position. Exhale, full plank or knees down. Bend the elbows. Come all the way down. And inhale, cobra. You might just be pulling back on the hands, drawing shoulder blades together. Tuck the toes under, exhale, rounding your spine, go back. And you could stay here for the full 5 breaths, Or inhale, open the palms. And exhale, send your tail up and back. Playing in your dog, moving with your breath, but stay with the breath. You could be inhaling, bending the limbs, exhaling, sending your tail up. You could be playing with the wave. You could be wagging your tail. Okay, when you're ready, step the feet together or come down on the knees. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, draw that knee in. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, up we go. Exhaling down. Inhale. Moving slowly now, step forward into the flat back. And exhale, folding down. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhaling down. So I'm going to be giving you different options, but you do what feels good for you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down again. Moving slowly and smoothly. Inhale, extending the spine. Exhale, going down. Inhale, step right leg back for a warrior cycle. So put the heel down. Keep that left knee bent. Exhale, get steady. And inhale, come up with the right arm leading. Up and out. That's it. Okay. Exhale, looking forwards. And inhale, up and back. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Inhale, step back, full plank. Or knees down plank. Exhale, bend the elbows. Maybe just a little bit. Now you can come all the way to the floor, or you can drop your knees and just extend the spine into a cobra. Keep the pelvis lifted a little bit so it's not too much pressure in the low back. And then exhale back into child's pose. Inhale, open up the hands. And exhale, send the tail up and back. 3 breaths. Inhale, bend. Exhale, send the tail up. And see now, as you follow your own breath, if you can ride the wave of the breath. So not just seeing it as inhale, exhale, but really seeing the rising of the inhale, the releasing of the exhale, the full wave of the breath. Now with your next exhalation, step the feet together or come down on the knees together. Inhale, right leg again up. Exhale, draw that knee in. And step the foot all the way through. Put the heel down. And inhale up. Exhale, looking forwards. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Inhale, step lightly forwards into the flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale down. Come back through the bones, back through center. Inhale up again. Exhaling down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down. Lovely. Inhale, left leg back. Heel down. Exhale, get steady. Inhale, come on up with the left arm leading. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Inhale, step back. Full plank or knees down plank. You choose. Exhale, bend, lean forwards and bend the elbows. Coming all the way down or knees down, cobra. Keep the pelvis light and extend the spine forward. Exhale. Back we go. Now you could stay here for the full 3 breaths or open the hands and come back in the dog. Feeling the power of the breath, right? Keep checking in. Is this too much for me? Do I need to come down and rest? Or am I just getting going? Now, step the feet together. Exhale, you could come down on the knees or inhale, left leg up. Exhale, draw that knee between, towards the belly, step the foot between the hands and come down on the heel. Inhale up. Exhale, looking forwards. And inhale, up and over. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way down. Inhale, stepping forwards into the flat back. Extends the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out and up. Steady movement. Exhale, down. Okay, beginning a twisting cycle. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, down. Bending your knees to modulate any tension in the low back. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, down again we go. Inhale, step the right leg back, and this time keep off the heel, so it's high lunge. Exhale, get steady. And inhale, arms up. Now exhale, drop that left hand back, right forwards. And inhale, reach the right arm up and back, let the left hand touch the back leg. So it's a twist, but it's a side bend as well. Exhale, windmill the hands down. And inhale, stepping back. Full plank or knees down plank. Now I've had enough of full plank, so I'm going for knees down again. Exhale, bending elbows. Inhale, cobra. Now you could also do up dog, which is on the back, on the tops of the feet, knees lifted. Okay. When you're exhaling, go back. You could stay here for the full 3 breaths. Welcome back, Rita. Or go up into your dog. Follow your own breath as much as you can. Are you moving with the breath? Maybe it's just lifting the heels and dropping the heels. Maybe it's just turning the knees out a little bit. Now, with your next exhale, step the feet together or come down on the knees. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, draw that knee in and step the foot between the hands. Stay off the back heel. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, turn now towards the right leg, opening the arms. Inhale, reach up and back. So you're twisting, but that right hand is coming down to touch the back thigh, left arm overhead. Exhale, windmill hands down. Inhale, step lightly into the flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands down. Back to center. And inhale, up again we go. Exhaling down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, get steady. Inhale, come up. Exhale, turn towards the right, arms open. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, windmill hands down. Inhale, step back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Hover. Inhale, your cobra, up dog. Whatever you prefer, whatever feels good, not forcing. Exhaling back. And you could go all the way back into downward facing dog, or you could just stay down in child. Breathing and moving on the way of the breath. Just watch if there's an urge to push. You stay with each part of the breath. Now, when you're ready, we're going to step the feet together or the knees together and inhale up the left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, draw the knee in. Step the foot, left foot between the hands. Exhale, inhale, come up. And then we're going to exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, reach up and over. And exhale, windmill, hands down. Inhale, step lightly forward into the flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, coming down. Okay. Another cycle. Step the feet together. Twisting cycle. Inhale, reach up. Sitting into your chair a little bit. Exhale. Bowing down. Take the hands together and take the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, come back up. Keep the seat. Exhale, turn to the opposite side. Inhale, extend the spine again. And exhale, pouring out your spine now. Fold all the way down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, down again. Now, inhale, step your right leg back and spin on the left heel. Turn to the side. Prasarika Padottanasana, wide-legged stance. Checking with the legs that they're opposite each other. Extending spine. On the inhale and exhale, fold. And we'll take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, extend. Exhaling, fold. And 1 more, inhale. Exhale, riding the wave of the breath. Drinking it in. Inhale, come back up. And exhale to turn towards the front of the mat. So you're spinning on the heel and the toe joints. Step back. Exhale, knees down or full plank, bend the elbows. Inhale, your cobra, moving softly, paying attention to your low back, extending the spine. And exhale to go back, nice and soft. 3 breaths here or in your downward facing dog. Riding the wave of the breath. And notice if it's too much, do you need to stay down? You need to rest. So we're getting ready now to come forward, step the feet together. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, draw the knee in, round the back. Step the foot all the way through and come onto that right heel, spin then. Turn to the side. Extending spine as you inhale. Exhale, folding all the way down. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Extend, exhale down. Last one, inhale. And you're bending the knees and straightening the legs as you move. Inhale, come back up and turn. Turn on the toe, the heel and the back toes. Stepping back. Exhale. Sorry, we're coming forwards. My mistake. Apologies. So inhale to step forwards. Into the flat back. Exhale, fold. Now to come up, inhale up into Utkatasana, into the chair pose. Sitting your bum back. Exhale, come all the way down. Okay, last cycle. When you're ready, inhale, swing the arms up. Bending the knees. Exhale, hands together and turn to the side. Hooking your elbow to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, back up. Exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale, come back to side. And we're going to do that one more time, just for fun. Exhale, turn again. Open the top arm this time. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, turn. Opening the top arm. Inhale, up. Keep chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. And inhale, step your left leg back. Turn to the side. By this time, if you like, you can take Prasarita Padottanasana C. So you might interlace the hands behind and reach them overhead. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, folding. Now, if this doesn't feel good to you, then take a different arrangement. Inhale up one more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, release the hand and come back, spinning on the bony parts of your feet. Exhale, step back. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale, bend elbows. Inhale into your cobra or up dog. And exhale, going back. 3 breaths, either in your dog or in your child's pose. Playing, riding the wave of the breath. You might be bending the elbows, bending the knees, exhaling, sending the tail up. And on your next exhalation, bring the feet together or knees together. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, draw that knee in, step the foot between the hands and turn to the side. Exhale, drop the head. Now inhale, you might reach the arms behind, interlace the fingers, and exhale, fold over, reaching the arms overhead. Inhale, up we go. Halfway, exhale, fold. And one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway up, put the hands down. And exhale, turn back towards the front of the mat. Inhale, step forwards into the flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop the head. Inhale, chair position. Reach the hands up. And exhale, hands down. Straighten the legs slowly. Woo. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands coming down nice and slowly. And one more. This time coming all the way down. Reach up as you inhale and exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, step back, downward facing dog. And exhale, let's come down on the knees, all the way down onto the belly. And let's do a full body prostration. Think about something that you want to let go of. It's a full moon, so it's a good time to let go of something. Think of something you want to let out of your life or your body. And then something that you'd like to bring in. And begin to relax the body here. Letting go. You may need to give a little sway to your hips. And actually my belly is loving this. So something you could also do is take your 2 fists and go in. Bring it to the low belly and just rock backwards and forwards on the fists. Massaging the belly. Massaging your guts. travel around into different parts of the belly. And just notice if they feel tender. Now, maybe you've had some dinner already and don't want to do this at all. And noticing how it feels inside. I'm going to just move out now through a nice rolly twist. Still one of my favorite positions, I've got to say. Taking the right knee out to the side, so it's kind of 90 degrees from the hip. So we're going to straighten that right arm and thread the left arm through, coming down then completely onto your left side. Just adjust yourself so you feel comfortable on that side. Stacking the hips. Bringing the palms together. You may need to put some folded up blanket under your head if you find your head is too uncomfortable. And then when you're ready, begin to slide the top hand a little bit longer beyond the bottom hand so that the back body opens, the back shoulder opens. And then you can draw it back, draw that same hand back along the length of the arm, along the collarbone. And let your head roll back. The knee can lift to allow the shoulder blades to come closer to the ground. So now just go in and out like that, sliding the hand back in the same direction. The head rolls. And I'm rolling all the way onto my forehead. Sliding back. You can go ahead and do this at your own pace. As many times as you like. You may wish to trail the fingers overhead, like we were doing earlier. Again, allowing that knee to lift in order to accommodate the opening in the upper body. Let your head roll. Now, some of you, I really love to just stay here in this position when I'm fully open. Some of you may be working with a stiff shoulder or something, so you're still moving in and out. But if you're really enjoying staying open, just lift the back of the chest away from the ground and readjust your shoulders so that your heart is resting. The back of the heart is resting on the ground. And then send your bottom leg straight down, extending it as if it's an extension of the spine. Draw your chin in and rise up through the back of the head. And then take subtle adjustments, maybe wagging your tail up and down towards the floor, up towards the ceiling. Let your belly move. Okay, and then trail fingers overhead. Let's come back onto the belly, straightening the right leg. And we'll do the other side. You're back in this Sphinx type position. Taking the left knee out to the side now. Straightening the left arm. Thread the right under. And come onto your right sideways. And I'll just move because I'm out of shot. So just adjust yourself so the hips are stacked and your shoulder feels comfortable. Hands together and sliding the top hand away from the body. So the head rolls, you might be rolling onto the forehead. Opening up the back of the heart, the back of the shoulder. And then sliding back. Along the collarbones, opening up, let the head roll. And you can go back and forth and do this several times. Keeping the shoulders relaxed so that the muscles can open up. Now you may wish to do a different variation, fingers trailing overhead. That will give you a different sensation, different experience. Allow the knee to lift, the top knee, let it lift so that your shoulder can maybe, that's lovely. See, some of you are just hanging out and lifting the two shoulder blades and then readjusting so that the back of your spine, the back of your heart is resting on the ground. You may wish to stay there, straightening the bottom leg, extending it like it's an extension of your tail. Maybe draw the chin in. You can actually take your hands to the back of the head, draw the chin in, just lengthen up. As if your head is extending the top of the spine in the opposite direction. And then wiggle your shoulders, wiggle your arms. Wag your tail. Let your belly soften, let your belly move. Tail turning down towards the floor, up towards the ceiling. Maybe drawing a circle with the tail. How does that all feel in your body? And then come back onto the belly. How are we doing? All right. Yeah, let's just do one more thing. Come on up onto your knees. Fold up the mat. I'm going to do camel pose. Tuck the toes under. Okay, make some kalpa mudra, the mudra of intention, which is good to make intentions under the foot. So left hand on top of the right, and you're holding it just in front of the navel. Now see if you can line up the thigh bones with the spine, right? Ribs with the pelvis. So we're keeping this danda of the spine, the staff of the spine, as you rock back and rock forwards. Rocking back. Isn't this fun? Rocking forwards. Now you can just continue to do that, staying in your center, or you can take one arm and swing it up and over. Now, come back. I forgot to mention, as you're doing that, take your right hand and bring it to the low back, just talking to the low back, fingers pointing up, and then take the left arm and swing it out to the side and up, stretching the front of that left chest, the side waist, you're bending over a little bit, and the back body, and then change. Reaching that arm, touching it out of the body. Now, for some of you, it might feel really easy just to drop down to the heel. We all have different spines and bodies, so don't worry if that's not accessible. Just stick to the previous variation. Okay, some of you might put hands on both heels. Now watch your back. Does your back feel safe? Now if you can reach both heels, drop the tail back, relax, low back. And then curl the tail between the legs and follow. Pelvis follows. Back body widens like a blanket, like a sheet in the wind. Receiving the front body. And you can try that like a wave a few times. The sheet drops back, tail drops down. This is not for everybody. Some of you, I have quite a bendy spine, so it's easy for me, but you could do the same thing here. Tail going back, curl the tail, going through, extending up through the spine. And you might not look like you're making much of a back bend, but it's quite deep. It will be deep for everybody. So just pay attention to the low back. Yeah, some of you, if you have a very bendy spine, can, if it feels comfortable, lift up through the chest. See if you can really extend the bend through the whole spine. Maybe even dropping the head back. And then come back. Okay. Now, so it's a time of year to do a little bit more expressive poses because the body is feeling a little bit warmer. But you're still checking in with how your body feels. Right, so we're shaking all of that off now. Maybe you're circling the head, circling the tail. You can be swaying around in a circle, going back and forwards. And the good news is it's playtime. That's lovely. We've seen some great wiggles going on, great shoulder shaking. Great, shake it all out. Let it all go. And if there's anything else that you'd like to do before Shavasana, now is your time. Do your favorite thing. That's because you all look like you're full of beans tonight. So get yourself set up then for Shavasana. Lovely. And taking all the props that you need to make yourself feel comfortable, supported. And you probably will still need a blanket or, just your cardigan on. Taking your time to, and really refining your level of comfort. If you, trying out things like a rolled up towel under your knees or under your neck. Some people really love a rolled up towel under the neck. It helps them with neck tension. And just being really fussy about, even if you have your hands out to the sides, maybe put a little cushion under the backs of the hands. It will help you relax even more deeply. So it's worth having these props ready for when you go into Shavasana. I know sometimes we just think, I just want to lie down. Just want to be down on the ground. Yeah, I all relate to that. Sighing out. Ooh. And inviting now your whole body to settle and rest. Inviting the weight of the head to rest completely.
And then bring your attention to the skin on the forehead. Relaxing skin on the forehead. And going back through the layers, sheet by sheet, layer by layer. As if you're inviting a little bit of space between each layer of tissue. And then go down to that space between the eyebrows. And spend some time going back, relaxing layer by layer. Draw your attention to the eyes, as if your two eyeballs are like two cups of tea, and you're tipping your tea from side to side. Maybe you're swishing it around in a circle. And inviting the tea then to rest into the eye sockets. Eyelids resting over. Draw your attention to cheeks. Relax your cheeks. Relax upper and lower jaw, teeth. Relax your lips. Relax inside of your mouth. Relax your tongue. Inviting the tongue to retract as you relax down the throat and out through muscles and skin of the neck. Inviting the head to detach, let go from the neck, and the shoulders to let go of the neck. Drop the weight of your shoulders into gravity. And relax the upper arms. Relax your elbows. Relax your forearms, wrists. Relax the palms. Thumbs. Index finger. Middle finger. Relax ring finger. And little fingers. Inviting the flesh of the back body to rest. Invite the spine and the ribs to rest. And the heart and the lungs to rest. Into the back body. Maybe imagine the double dome of your diaphragm widening and spreading. And the organs underneath detach a little bit. They get a little bit more space from each other. And take a moment now to go under the right ribs. Relax your liver. Relax pancreas. Relax right kidney. Travel over to the left. Relax left kidney. Relax spleen and stomach. And travel down now through the garden of your intestine. And traveling around, inviting some color into your garden, some blossoms, and down at the bottom of the garden is a lake or a deep well. And as you travel into the well, relax the yoni, the female reproductive organ. And invite that sense of relaxation to travel out through the lower back, sacrum, hips. Relax the bottom. Relax the belly. And go down through the outer genitals, the perineum, anus, relax groins, inner thighs, relax the weight of your thighs completely. Relax your knees. Relax calves, shins. Relax ankles. Relax the tops of your feet, soles of the feet. And relax each one of your toes. And let the whole body rest. Whole body rest. sensing and feeling the back body, your body's relationship to the earth, to gravity. The whole body breathing. And after a while, you might feel like reaching up through the arms and down through the legs. Just slowly unfurling in your own way. Drawing the knees in, doing a little rocky roly before you come over and rest again on your side and draw back into that state of rest. And then coming up to sit in your own time, but just sense and feel each moment you're coming up, staying conscious. And when you get up, pop a blanket or a cushion under your bottom. Take a moment to get comfortable. Maybe separating the two halves of the pelvis. And inviting the pelvis to drop into gravity. And then finding front spine, rise up the front spine. Lengthening, and as you do, open the back body. Widen the back of the waist. So you're inviting all the organs in the front body just to retreat back into this safe place, the back body. Allowing your head to rest on the top of the spine. And if you like, making Sankalpa Mudra again, left hand on top of the right. And just drawing that in front of the navel. Maybe dedicating your practice to something that you feel gratitude for, grateful for. Breathing that in and out of your body. And then we'll close with 3 Oms. Take a nice deep inhalation. Oh. Oh. Namaste. And thank you for coming.